So Michael's had the plane for a little while now. Dad made it out. He was super frothed on the idea and just wanted to be there, which I totally get. We kind of figured out what we needed to do to get me in there, and Carlos, being the big burly man that he is, he was able to just scoop me up. It took a little plan despite bonking my head and actually ending up losing a shoe. We figured out how to get me in there. It wasn't pretty, but you know, if you go with the flow and you try not to take yourself too seriously, you end up getting yourself into some pretty cool situations.
All right.
Oh, is that what flew off? I did lose a shoe, but Katarina was there to help me get that sucker back on, and Marty was there, actually, a guy that my father went to college with at Embry-Riddle, and they learned to fly together, so that was really cool that he was there. We made sure to take some time to get my legs where they needed to be, out of the way of the yoke, but also comfortable for me. And then this strap is a lifesaver. I use it on my X8, and it kind of just keeps my legs from splaying out, which is really lovely.
All right, bud, you ready to pull her out?
They just manually move it?
Wow. Carrie's clear. All right, here we go. Clear prop.
Darkness, my old friend.
So for a while, Michael has had the plane over at Massey Airport, which is in Edgewater area. He was just recently lucky enough to get it into a hangar, and the hangar is actually attached to a house. And these homes back up to this little grass strip, which leads you out to a taxiway. It's wild to see this little community. The homes are beautiful, and stoked for Michael to be able to have the thing in a hangar now too. I think it's a lot better for the plane. We taxied over and ended up stopping to get a little fuel. The boys were so generous. We tried to cover fuel for them, but they would not let that happen. So topped off, everybody loaded back up, and we were ready to hit the freaking air, I guess.
Come back around, and when I see you, still the same.
We got down low, and I was able to kind of see like a few little rays, maybe a shark or two here and there. Climbed back up, made it a bit further north into the New Smyrna area, and you can see here it's low tide, so this big nasty spout of river juice was coming out, and it's just this like dark brown color. But we were looking, and you could actually see there was some like gigantic manta ray. I think that's what they are, some sort of rays. And they were right along where like the clean water was meeting darker water, and I guess they were feeding or something, I don't know. Carlos is doing his best here to give me the best view possible, and while he's doing this, He is throwing this thing around, and we are banking and turning and dropping and raising, and it's about this time that I feel my stomach start to come up into my throat, and I kind of had to be like, hey man, this is fun and this is great, but I'm also, I think I said verbatim, I'm learning something about myself. So he kept it a little bit steadier. We went over, we checked out the lighthouse, we did a little loop around. We saw some like dredging that's going on. I guess they're dredging the inlet and they're pumping the sand further up the beach into like the Daytona area. I guess maybe that's still ponds. Wild views, wild views. And I'm super happy that I brought my little 360 camera with me too, because I was able to just kind of set it and forget it, and it captured all of these incredible moments that I am going to forever cherish. Michael said he wants to get back up in the air. I am so freaking down. Maybe next time we don't do too much banking and whatnot, and I can maybe keep my stomach in check. Because we like had to open up the window at one point and get some cold air on my face. But after that, we headed back to Massey. We put the old girl on the ground, and that was a wrap. I, again, was absolutely... I'm floored by the opportunity, and I'm so grateful for these guys to take the time. So we got back. We had a nice little landing, super easy. Carlos is a pro. Guy flies for JetBlue, so I think he knows what he's doing. With a little quote-unquote beer can, as Michael calls it, like this. Thanks, boys. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. It was truly an awesome experience.
Michael, my shirt's caught. Can I give you a hand?
Here we go. He's a professional. He flies.
Swiss Army transfer. Swiss Army knife.